All right, morning. Let's get it started. Today we have a very slow pre-market, as kind of expected. We're moving towards this new year, last week of the month, so nothing too crazy, and we do have two top watchers, mainly Lucy and Kala, and I have SMMT on my watch for today. So let's see how these three will plays out. Hopefully we get something by end of the day or end of the intraday. So let's get ready. Market is gonna open in 15 minutes. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day so far. I mean, we'll have a good day as well, and good luck to you as well. So I'm mainly watching these two right now at the moment. Other than that, I have this ACST came out with the news this morning. Announced preliminary top line result. Met all outcome measures in pharmacokinetic. I have no idea what is that. And just a drug treatment. It's a micro penny. Fresh news, and I think ACST is on mid float, 35 million float, and 20% insider ownership. It's a biotech, Canadian. So far it has been in this huge downtrend from April, and now we're seeing the bounce on at the bottom of the 52 weeks low. So let's see if this bounce continues and stock can get more attention. Overall, nothing too crazy. We'll see how things plays out at the market open. My goal is to just probably take few trades, and then that's it. I'm not gonna go crazy or over trade or anything like that. I don't even do that at all. Hope you guys also do the same thing. Just pick one or two winners, one or two setups, and that's it. Nail and bail. And that's everyday goal. And that's what we do every day. So hopefully you guys are ready. But overall, Lucy came out with the news as well. I think Lucy had updates. Innovative Ivor announced multi-year global licensing agreement. So not bad for a stock that has 2 million float. It can run up at the open. So far holding that 148 level, just shy before the VWAP. So consider is above. Overall it's above the VWAP. So let's see if there's any fresh volume. Show some activities in this. 67% insider ownership. So that's also a good sign to see more bullishness in this. but that doesn't mean that it can really popped out of just on 15 on 30 minutes we're seeing that stock is at the 1000 EMA. Bigger the screen, there we go. 1000 EMA. Let's look at the daily. Not too much of a see a lot of resistance to 126, 130, 150, 148, 150, 66, 188. So we have 3 big resistance over there. Stock already hit 179 as a high of the day. Yeah, so far so good on Lucy. Building that, kind of higher low in ABC, kind of that ABC pattern at the moment. But yeah, beside that, we do have Kala. I think Kala was a yesterday runner. Not too sure. Not sure if they have a news. Oh, they do have a news, I think. Yeah, they do have a news. Let's see. At 7. FDA approval. Pharmaceutical records after FDA accept IND application. I'm pretty sure Kala was a yesterday runner as well. Oh no, my mistake. That was a different stock. Kala, yeah, biotech again, low float. So 1 million float. So far traded 3 million shares. Lucy also traded 6 million shares. That's already good amount of share for the pre-market level. That stock pop out of nowhere. Yes, this is after hour yesterday. This is today actually, pre-market. And Lucy as well. But Lucy pop out of the Lucy hit the new high yesterday after hour. This morning, nothing too crazy. It's just kind of bounced from that $4 level. Deep buyers probably, and possible, possible short cover at this level in the morning. So let's see how this 2 days plays out. Lucy looking good. 67. Let's see if it's gonna build that double top. This is a time that I don't trade, from 9 to 9:30. The reason is it's part of my strategy. I don't like to trade if I don't have any position before that. I don't make new trades from 9 to 9:30. Because the direction is unclear, and also the first 5 minutes of the market open. I think I mentioned that a few times in our different previous lives. It's just one of the criteria that I follow, and I always follow my rules. One of the rules that I have. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you should have. It's very it's preference, and it worked out for me. It's been working out for me for so long. So unless if I have a position before 9 a.m. so I have to manage that position before market open. So we see the double top, it's at 167. 67 so far, holding is a tough resistance. Nothing else. And if you guys have any stock on your radar that want me to take a look at it, see if it's a good stock to look for this morning, feel free to type it in the chat. Yeah, you always have to watch this, the top gainers. I posted the top gainers in our channel. Pay attention to those top gainers all the time. Also top losers, because you kind of see those probably like bounce back or have a dead cat bounce at some point. So yeah, Lucy's kind of building up. I see increasing volume, 167 breakthrough. The next level, it's actually at 172 here. But I don't think that would be a really tough resistance. It looks like volume just keeps continuing. Yesterday we had a really good day with ATNF. I had a really good day with ATNF as it was early, and the rest of the day nothing, just one stock. Yeah, let's see Lucy if it's gonna break that 172 and call off for the market open. I think Carla will probably pull back and then build that support somewhere here and possible reversal. The market's about to open in 1 minute, a few seconds. 48 seconds. Get ready, team. Let's have a blast day. $179, 172. Holding as a new resistance. Be cautious at the market open with the parabolic move. It's always good to hold on to that first 5 minutes, observe, see how the stocks will plays out, find the right direction, and then start trading. All right. Market is open now. You'll see possible halt. It's already at 100%, so SPY is also down pretty much. I think it's down 2-3% from yesterday, if I'm not wrong. overall market is already in that red and green. And we had oil is in the green, and other indexes are trading relatively red to green. So yeah. Lucy failed to break out. Possible pullback at this point. Kala, oops. Kala is building up. Kala has that thickest spread, so let's see how this will plays out. You gotta keep that in mind when there's 2-3 stocks on a top gainer list. They will get the most attention from traders, and when one doesn't have much attention, the second one always plays out better. Or if the second one doesn't get that much attention, the third one usually plays out better. I mean, that's not always the case, but it's 90% the case for trading top gainer list on small caps. Volume coming on Ape and AMC. It's a barcode level. I don't like barcode volume, so let's see how this will goes. See if you can get a red to green move on Ape, and then continuation. So color so far looking better. I don't like the wicks to that 159.60, and as the orders that are coming through, I mean, it looks very much better than Lucy at the moment. Well, the spread is huge. Don't like the spread, although it's 67%, so 100% usually. Yeah, we're looking at $8 range, so $8 range, but stock is very liquid. Yeah, you see that those top ticks. Oh, Lucy drop. See if there's any short available on Lucy, but not on any trade. So now we can see that if Lucy pulls back, call is gonna probably continues. Take a small position in that breakout. And the new high. Halted up. Beautiful. You can always see that it's always vice versa between a top gainer, I mean number 1 and number 2, or number 3. So now Lucid. Now we have Kala halted. Let's see if Lucy can reverse. Halted at 9:35. So now we're looking for a 5-minute halt. Don't see anything else at the moment. So I took a small scalp and into the halt on Kala right after the confirmation of breakthrough of 678. Still have, I sold a majority before the halt, but I still have some left for the halt. Kind of like a quick scalp strategy. I mean, obviously a quick scalp. Nothing too crazy. Size is really important, especially these days, especially today and tomorrow, which will be the last days. So yeah, on halt is the 5-minute. It's gonna be 9:40. AP's actually. Looking better. I traded Microsoft yesterday. One of those, opportunities that I saw for the option actually. I think that yesterday I focused on that one and Man United swing that we had. Took 90% of the profit yesterday. We hit our target so far, and pretty much I'm left with the lower average. I think my average is 2070. Yeah, 2070 something at the moment. But yeah, Manu was really good. Good swing. Overall market, you see Tesla's going down. Tesla is at the discount. Alright, call is open. Probably continue to halt again at this point. Might see another halt. Yeah, the spread is huge. Be cautious. Took all my profit right now. I'm all out. This might continues after 78. I mean the 77, the max. The 85 actually was my max target. And $8. Natural resistance. Yep. Pretty solid. It's gonna halt to upper right now. 829 was a halt up and halted. Very beautiful. Oh, it couldn't halt actually. Failed to halt. Kala. I don't see anything else at the moment. Lots of attention towards Kala. I mean, you always have to focus on the winner. GNC. Yeah, failed to really go for that second halt. So far, Lucy's getting shorted. %, already hit. Now we have to adjust our lines. Set up our lines. Third touch. Yeah. Still like this call though. But at this point you gotta be cautious. You don't wanna trade at this 80 RSI kind of thing. Be careful. A healthy pullback will always create that A plus setup again, not an A plus but a B plus setup, because when it's pulled back you build that support and then reverse back up. It's always an opportunity for new buyers, but when it's already high, this is a great opportunity for shorts. But at this point, I think the stock is on SSR if I'm not wrong. Let me see. No, it's not on the SSR. I don't think it's easy to borrow. It's also hard to borrow. So shorts must be very cautious on this one. It only has 15% in institutional ownership. We had over 57% insider transactions. So lots of insider going on with this at the moment. Let's see if they have any filings. I don't see. Yeah, let's see the filings. They did have a shelf offering for 2020, so it most likely expired. I can show you guys the shelf offering right here. It's 350 million. I'm not sure if they exercise that or yeah, I mean it looks like expired or they've used it. All right, $9 right now. Hold on, I use TD Thinkorswim for just charting, and I have E-Trade for one of my accounts, trade with it. I do have TD for trading as well, but mainly I use it for charting. And I also have active day trading with Cobra. So those are the brokers that I have at the moment. I mean, if you want to know more details about all these, feel free to DM me. I'll show you the link. If you're a part of the group, obviously. So Kala is number one right now. Kala is 122. Great. Really great pump. So at this point, we're looking at, well, I have 1061 gap right here as a resistance. So let's see if this is gonna really continue to go to that 1060. You're welcome. Anytime. If you guys have any question about like how do you set up your brokerage, how do you find reliable brokerage, because TD or Robinhood or Webull, all these goofy platforms, they don't have they're not set to be for day trading purposes. Although TD is really good for charting, no doubt. I still use it since the beginning of my career. Yeah, like I said, the best trading that I'm using is, I love E-Trade. E-Trade is good. I do also like Cobra that I have. It's more advanced. There's a lot of fees involved into that. But these platforms are commission free. E-Trade is commission free. TD is commission free. So it's good for beginners, but it's definitely not. It's not a trading. It's a platform. It's not like a trading app like Robinhood. And I don't suggest anyone to trade or day trade or do anything on phone. You always have to set up your computer or your laptop and trade on your computer, because your mistakes are much more higher if you trade on your phone, and you have less control on your risk management or even sending orders. So these are very important factors. You have to keep that in mind. So Lucy's kind of bouncing on that almost 200 EMA. The white line is my 200 EMA. So you can see that the first two top gainers, Kala, forget about UTRS, Lucy, these two are playing against each other. Based on that, you can always set up your plan and make sure you're trading correctly. So you can see that the pullback on Kala, now we're getting attention on Lucy. Lucy's kind of like bouncing on that 200 reversal, but it's still below VWAP. I don't like to trade anything below the VWAP that much, unless if they are trading at the higher volume. So Lucy traded over 15 million so far, and in Kala 11 million shares traded. Kala could set up for another bull flag right at the line that I have here. Like I mentioned before, it needs that healthy pullback to build another support and then break through, but so far it's been hitting the higher target, so the pullback is necessary. Lucy now on that over the VWAP. So what I'm looking is just the VWAP roll. VWAP roll basically means break through the VWAP, pull back, touch the VWAP, and then continuation. I need second candle for the confirmation, but still failing, you see. That's why you have to make sure your entry points are calculated. So yeah, as far as trading app or broker, top brokers for beginners, I would suggest E-Trade. And if you're comfortable with, paying fees, but at least you're getting a better route, better, trading platforms, like DAS Pro, those are more advanced. However, yeah, those are more advanced. For a beginner, I suggest using TD and E-Trade, and then switch over time. Switch over the other advanced platforms. Once you kind of find your edge, once you kind of know what you're doing exactly. So call pull back. I have 785 as a support, so new old resistance becoming new support. Oh god, nothing else going on. I mean, if you guys have any stock that I want me to kind of watch and give ideas, feel free to type it out. Or if you guys watching different stocks, Ape, I think one of them, two. Scanner says LJQ. Unusual volume. They have news approval pending merger. Okay. Merger news. 50%. Low on volume. Higher price stock. Normally I don't trade high price stock unless if we don't see anything in small cap area. I mean, we do have two good stocks so far this morning. LJAQ, I think this is an IPO. It is an IPO. Oh, SPAC deal. They do have 2 million shares. Okay, it's a low float. Obviously a shell company, 60% insiders. Very risky. Look at that spread. Yeah, not a lot of volume on this one. Definitely avoid these type of setups. It's not for me. And we might stay longer today. we might. So I'm watching this JNCE 39 million fold. Slow grinder. Kindness. Call a pullback. JNCE. 82% institutional. Came out with the news yesterday. So now we have to set a chart or setups right here. Alright. I'm watching this. It's at 50%. Now Jane, see if it's easy to borrow or not. It is easy to borrow. Obviously, let's see if it's on SSR. It's not on SSR. And so Kala hitting that, you can see that my line over here acting as a resistance, breaking through. Good reversal on this. Don't like to see a top tick. Lucy bounce. Just overall looking at the stock failed 3 times to break in. And the orange line is my VWAP. I would not look for the bounce from this area. I'll probably look for that VWAP roll if I want to make any trades, and the continuation. But so far failing. I'm making that lower high. So if that's continued, probably avoid trading this throughout the day, because I don't see a lot of fresh volume in it. So it's probably best to not touch it until it gets above that VWAP. Kala is looking better. But the spread on Kala is very 5-cent spread. It's too risky for a lot of you guys, obviously. Gonna see if that 890 breakthrough 90. I want to see the new high. There we go, new high. Ooh, that was a real beautiful scalp. Oh my god. Yep. Took that scalp again, and I just scalped it. But yeah, the thing about huge spread on stock is just you need to have a tolerance for it. You need to make sure your setup is ready. You're clicking right on your order, because if you put a limit order on the stock that has so much spread and going really quick, you might stock here and not getting it right, right average, not getting it right entry and exit. It can really kills you and destroy your account really quickly if you don't know exactly what you're doing. So that's why I always suggest everyone to kind of have that set up, have that Stream Deck hotkeys, and their order entry. I mean, you have to have those thing if you really want to just a scalp strategy for scalp purposes. Um, and you need to have those type of tools uh, in order to make sure that I mean, if you're on your phone and trying to scalp the a stock like Kala that has huge spread, you're definitely not gonna be able to scalp it properly. You might end up in a bad position or bad entry or bad exit every single time. You can hit that a wrong button and just getting a bad feel if you're on your phone. I mean, unless if you were trading like before all these action happen, so that wouldn't be your scalp strategy, that would be your pattern strategy. You're looking for a longer shot. I mean, that's different. But when you're trading momentarily, when you're trading candles, you need to have tools to do it. Otherwise, you might not just ever, you know, make that good trade out of it. So keep that in mind. So now Lucy, still keeping that 50 and the 200 right here, trying to hold that, but I'm not really too optimistic about this stock anymore. Maybe later down the road. So now we're looking at descending. I want to see this channel, how this channel will plays out. Call is still looking good. Took that really small scalp from 880 to 937. That was good. Good small money. Yeah, the thing is, just these days you should not really go size. You should not really go for big money. That mentality is wrong. You always have to manage your position and make sure managing your risk, making sure that your size is a proper size. So these are the very important keys to know. So call at this point $10 is most likely, but I mean, I don't like the wicks. You see this? These wicks are too risky to look at. So I'm kind of done with Kala at this moment. I will probably look for another pullback, bigger pullback at this point, to see if it's gonna drop down and then catch the bounce, because a lot of people wants to buy the dip. But what I'm looking for is just more of a the VWAP at 785. If it's gonna really pull back at this point, it's just it's not right to trade at the top. Please make sure you're not trading top ticks. So you don't want to be that kind of person to always trade at the top hoping for another leg up. Nah, that is a bad trader. You don't want to be that person. So pull back, it's always building that it gives confidence for the stock to run up again. So far traded over 17 million. Not too shabby. Haven't checked the news, like CNBC. What are they talking about?
We're going to probably try to touch the upper end of that range before we touch the lower end of that range, and then see how the Fed reacts to that. And the Fed may react to that in a not so nice way, but it'll depend a lot on how that inflation data come out.
Amy, I want to get your thoughts on the year that almost was now, and what that positions us for 2023, especially where something like the option markets are concerned. I'm just looking at your notes here. You say they behaved like a toddler. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, they certainly behaved like a toddler from an options perspective, just from the sense that they completely misbehaved. So, one stat I like to point out, the S&P drawdown is about 20% year to date, but if you had owned puts on top of that, so if you had hedged, you actually did worse. So you did worse than down 20%. Talk about a market with a drawdown where your options are still not working. I think of that as misbehavior. Part of it was the path that we took. It was a very orderly drawdown this year, and so it really sent people's positioning scrambling. And I think now we're in a very different place from investor positioning than we were a year ago. People are not at all well hedged. They've been very burned on hedges. And in fact, people are thinking more about the up crash. So there's far more demand for potential upside tail risk right now, guys, than it is for down.
All right, enough. Yep, nothing else. What is a GNCE? Yes, it's a very slow stock. It's boring. My criteria is always, stock between $2 to $5, $6 range, and then float between 1 to 10 million float. So if the stock is trading at $1 and has a higher float, it's definitely a boring stock. That doesn't mean it can't go. I mean, it's just a stock. It probably gonna takes forever to go. So GR, what is this? Another goofy Chinese. Okay, let's see if we can short this. The Taiwan, 35% insider, 46 million float. GRR. News halted up. It's halting. Gorilla. It's a choppy one. Ooh, look at that. Garbage. It's really a garbage. And all of these stocks are garbage. Keep that in mind. We're trading garbage. That's why we take advantage of them and making our money. Because these companies, they have no resource or no good fundamental to provide to investors. They're just a bunch of trash like this. So Kala setting up for another leg up. But it's just a squeeze up 965, built that as a new resistance. We probably see a fake out at this point. It might fake out, in my opinion. GNC. Probably a good short. It's too slow. I won't be touching that. Yeah, so Kala be the number one. Has the spotlight. All right, I'm gonna call it here for our morning trading live. Hope you guys benefit from it. Definitely watch the recorded one if you need to. Yeah, that's it for today. We'll continue watching all these Lucy, Kala throughout the day and update you guys in the channel. So take care, team, and have a great day and be safe.